Returning home to Estuary Oysters, located in the heart of the most essential and biologically diverse estuary in North America, after driving 11 hours round trip to Dauphin Island, Alabama, to retrieve 250,000 10mm sized premium triploid oyster seed, this most valuable cooler will complete its journey with this 10-minute boat trip to their new home in Spring Creek's Oyster Bay, where 8 months from now they'll become mature, premium, delicious estuary oysters. Before that happens, our friends at Veracatch begin archiving the seed batch for later use on their Know Your Fish app for transparent and verified traceability, with these 3 documents that prove procreation, purity, and pedigree. 30 days after placing the 250,000 10mm seed into our 3mm seed bags, the dogged routine of sorting, shaping, and density reduction begins and must be repeated at every growth stage. From 9mm bags to 14mm bags, and finally 18mm bags, until the fastest growers are large enough to be harvested for market. Along the way, each cage will be physically attended to for biologic and predatory desiccation, as well as growth and health analysis. It's a demanding regimen of discipline and repetition that is absolutely necessary for fostering a well-shaped, healthy, and robust oyster. Once an estuary oyster is mature enough for market, it is hand-cleaned of all marine growth and warehoused in the water, on the lease, until harvest day. On harvest day, we retrieve these warehouse oysters, tag them with the state of Florida's bulk harvester identification tag that shows location, date, and quantity, and return to the processing center, where each estuary oyster is hand-rinsed, counted, and placed into recyclable boxes of 103 oysters each, with individual processors' identification tags that show location, date, quantity, and expiration. All this state-mandated information is again archived with Veracatch, as well as water temperature and salinity. Each box is then put into our state-certified cooler, chilled at a steady average of 40 degrees Fahrenheit. They're then delivered directly to our premium partners, where each customer can access all this information of birth, growth, harvest, and transport using this QR code that will take you to Veracatch and all the documents associated with this harvest via their Know Your Fish verified traceability app. And finally, enjoy the freshest, healthiest, and tastiest oyster on the planet. It's a long and complex process to produce a premium estuary oyster that is certifiable, verifiable, and traceable for the health of both our customers and the environment. But that is why we founded Estuary Oysters, and will continue to lead in this endeavor for the sake of our coast, our community, and our partners for generations to come.